We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. Here's Thompson. Green with the rebound. On defense, Cleveland.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And that one's good.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
And here are the Cavaliers. James kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Durant against LeBron. And a missed layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
It's rebounded by Golden State.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got his second basket.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
It's stolen by Curry. And they're running. And the rejection by Love. Smith left side. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to James. Smith on the wing. And Thompson kicks to Love. Passes to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
LeBron dishes to Love. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
The wide open look for Durant. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Love the pass to Smith. No good. Durant with some nice D. Warriors leading by 4. And Curry, here we go. Good D by Irving.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Love. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far. You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Chris Anderson is checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. Now here's Durant. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Kept alive. West. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Shumpert up top. He's covered by Iguodala. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on David West. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
And Cleveland making a change here. Prize checked in.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7-foot 5-inch arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Iguodala. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The open shot, Durant. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. Here's the kid. They trail by 7. Kicks it to Anderson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's West. Here's the screen. Tries again, and the layup good by McGee.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket. And then, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Iguodala kicks to McGee. He got right to the cup using that screen. McGee's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Puts it up from 12. Shot misses.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Jefferson is out there with LeBron James. Then it's the kid. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Shumpert in at the shooting guard. Curry kicks to Green. Thompson outside. And the Warriors get it back. A second chance effort. Iguodala, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Thompson dishes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Inside, here's Frye, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And Green gets it to go. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. The dish to James. He feeds it to Frye. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Screen by Jones. Here's Thompson, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case,
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Green with the block. But they get it back. And a wide-open look for Irving. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Irving's shot is good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season. Season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finish with the league best 28 road wins.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Smith. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And the rejection by James. They get it back. West can't hit.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Love dishes to Korver. They get it again. Thompson passes to Korver. Irving kicks to Korver. LeBron against Curry. And the pass to Korver. To the inside. Here's Love. But they'll get another chance. Launches a three. And there's Korver on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Pachulia. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Irving. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Irving against Curry. From deep. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry and
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 1. Kenny, let's go. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
They just haven't been able to contain Durant. 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Love dishes to Irving. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got his second bucket. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
And here's Love from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors trailing. Curry kicks to Green. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Green's got 10 points in the game.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
Here's Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
It's Durant with the drive. No good. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And the dunk by James.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The drive by Love. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That one rolling around and rims out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him. You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Shumpert kicks to Love. From 13 feet, it goes down. Love's got 12. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Amon Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Chris Anderson is checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. McGee is screen on Shumpert. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Irving. Smith against Thompson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A minute 50 left in the third. Iguodala kicks it to West. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Irving. The drive by Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Thompson passes to Livingston. Thompson against Irving. It's Thompson off the drive. Great D that time from Love.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
From past the arc, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And they get it. Iguodala dishes to McGee. West with the ball, picked up by Love. No good from West.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
It's Iguodala with the drive. The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
A different look now for Cleveland. James comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jefferson in for J.R. Smith. Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Irving kicks to Jefferson. Back to Irving. Here's James. Rebounded by McGee.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Iguodala, the pass to Durant. That's good. Durant's got 11.
Boy, Durant showing us how it's done with that stroke.
It's Anderson with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Cleveland leading by 6. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Jefferson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Tries to save it. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the rejection by James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Shumpert slams it in.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Shot's good by Durant. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
No good. Good D by James.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Timeout called the Warriors.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying we've put ourselves in a corner and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Love dishes to Thompson. The drive. Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Love. Love's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
LeBron James again. LeBron's got 4 this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the shot is good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. An even 3-on-3 break. Pachulia, no luck.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 15 points for Love.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Green, the screen. Curry. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And a wide open look for James. And it's Love penetrating. Stolen by Thompson. This one for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Irving. Pulls up. Love kicks to Irving. From deep. And another 3 for Cleveland. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 20. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Jones comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They had not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer. For Kyrie Irving. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Out to Shumpert. Pass to Fry. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Golden State. Durant attacking, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Iguodala. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first free throw is good.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo, but he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Jefferson. And so it's Golden State with it. 17-point game. Jones sets the pick for Iguodala. Durant in the corner. They get it back. West passes to Iguodala. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Korver for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Durant kicks to Livingston. Pulls it from the elbow. Good on the jump shot.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Timeout. Start it.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're ahead by 18. 1 second left in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
Corver misses the shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical